That's the end of this week's show, I'm afraid. Coming up next, we have the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. So stick around for that.
Join Elliot Stewart and his special guest. Be there with your ears.
Okay, now, wow, I am very excited. So excited, I can't actually hide it.
Sunday. Sunday.
Yes, you are listening to, for some reason, the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. I am surrounded by human beings. But not necessarily a microphone that actually works. They were right, it doesn't work. But you are now tuning in with your ears, no other part of your anatomy, to the fantastic, wonderful Wandsworth Sunday Roast, as the jingle just said. Now, the interesting thing is, next to me, I've got so many people, I haven't got quite enough time to introduce them, but we have the amazing, the fantastic Sara Mason. Hello, that was brief. And, if I can get this right, hello, what's your name?
Joe Scott.
Say it louder, I can't hear you.
Joanne Scott.
And next to you, over one microphone between the two of them, is our...
Paula Benson.
Yeah.
And Faye Barber.
What's your name again, Faye?
Faye Barber.
Well done, you know your own name. That is awesome. Well done. But what you don't know is these people combined become a fantastic ice cream-based double act. Actually, double act plus one. Triple act? We're going to call it a triple act, aren't we? Yes. They're going to be on later with their skits and that sort of thing. And at the back, if ladies will turn around to see, the amazing, the fantastic Gaz Johnson, who is the voice of Doctor WHeasel. We'll learn more about that very soon. And now is some more music, we hope. Oh, it's Taylor Swift. Well, it's close. That was quite sad. It was quite sad that I didn't know who that was. But at the moment, we were talking to the Three Scoops Comedy, but they disappeared off in some sort of ice cream van. There it goes, zooming away. I think they're just... No, don't wave at me. Okay. Well, hopefully they've recovered. Police are going to sort that out. We're going to try and get them out of the wreckage here. Just a second. Are you guys all right? Let's have a look. Are you guys all right?
Ow. Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
Fine.
I did try, and I know it's an exciting thing to be on the radio, and you've told all your friends, all of them, all the real ones and the imaginary ones, and they know that you're here, but there was no need to celebrate in an ice cream float or van or whatever it's called. Who was driving? Joe, were you driving?
I was driving.
Yeah, that's
bad.
why she's got a damaged leg.
Well, she's got two damaged legs now.
Yeah.
You think you'll be able to do the show okay?
Yeah, because we're totally Neapolitan.
Okay. Oh, yes. I don't know what that means. Does that mean you're sort of stripy or you're white in the middle and I don't know what that means. I would say pink on the left-hand side. And is that political? I don't know what it is.
None of us are vanilla, though. So
okay. Yes. Why is that a bad thing? I mean, I did mock that flavour of ice cream, saying it's very dull. And if you get a vanilla DVD, like people got angry about the Star Wars Force Awakens thing because there wasn't any extras on it. I'm boring people completely. People talk about Star Wars now. So which one of you is pink? Which one of you is brown? And which one of you is white? Because it's visual medium.
We just stir and we just become that kind of mushy colour.
We mix it up.
Yeah, we mix it up.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's all right.
bronze.
So this is genuinely a real interview happening here and now. They say they were prepared to stuff. And we're going to do some shameless plugging in a minute. But I haven't got my accent ready because Joe, you're the one who can do all the accents. Apparently, it's true. She's getting all shy now.
So the girls can too.
We're trained actors.
Oh, okay. You're still training. We'll find out later on. But you have got some fantastic sketches and everything, and you've got loads of things you get up to. Yeah. It's like... Oh, go on, don't Joe.
We're definitely going to do some silliness.
Yes, definitely. Okay, and you are you aware, though, that this is a very serious radio station?
We've heard.
Yeah.
Because your job is to reverse that fact now. So after
we're
this...
looking out the window and it looks... very
serious.
Yeah,
that's Wandsworth for you, very grim.
Serene.
We should lighten up Wandsworth completely. We should paint the town red or pink or brown or white. That's what we're going to do. That's what everyone's into nowadays. Ice cream metaphors. There's a melting in here. Well, thank you very much. I don't know what to do with it really, but he's offering me his youth. That just sounds a little bit of an unnecessary euphemism this time in the Sunday afternoon. But as it's a lovely, gigantic, great, big, huge... Gaz, are you there, sir?
I am, Mr. Elliot.
Wow, you need to be closer to that old jolly microphone.
I'll be very close.
But not too close. My wife is away, but get your hand off there.
Oh, dear,
How are you doing? Now, people will not know this. If people do tune in and listen to Doctor WHeasel, you are the many, many voices and the writer of that fantastic serial.
I am indeed. I am many, many voices and many writers, yes.
Well, you... You're responsible for it.
Yes,
I blame you.
I'm the whole writing room. It's a very, very exciting process I go through.
Do you sort of agree with yourself a lot? Do you
No,
think-
there's an awful lot of argument that goes into the scripts as well, actually.
Yes, so like your wife just going, don't do that joke, and you're like, I'm going to do it anyway when you're not around.
Basically, yes, that's the way it does
How it
work.
works.
Yes,
And where is she now? What have you done with your wife?
She decided she didn't want to come all the way down here, which is quite tragic, I thought.
What's she up to? Do you know what she's up to? We can find out for you right now.
We could. I suspect she's laying around the garden enjoying herself.
Okay. Does that often happen with you? Does that when you're in the garden with her? Is it the opposite, or do you enjoy? How big is your garden? Not a euphemistic term. How big is your garden?
It's quite a reasonably large
Don't
garden.
get
Yes,
serious.
Yes, no euphemism today.
How long have you been good at gardening then?
I don't know. I'm still learning. Still much to learn.
Okay, yes, I've seen pictures of you on Facebook, and you were young and you didn't know what you're doing. But in the gardening
And now I'm not so young and don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, exactly. You're an expert on adequate amateurness, like me.
Yes,
That's good.
yes.
So what I'm going to ask you is really, if you have anything in your garden you're particularly proud of. I should walk into the microphone just then.
Yes,
I did that.
No.
I know.
I'm particularly proud of a bench I have.
Oh,
I grew it myself.
you you grew a bench. Is it one of those horrible, scary benches where you are sitting on Bernard Sumner or whatever? He's not dead, is he? No, Bernard Cribb. No, he's not dead either. Is anybody called Bernard who's dead? But you know when you
there are. Yes.
Yes, there must be a few. But you know you get those benches and it's got a little plaque on it saying this is in memory of someone who.
No, nothing like that. It's only 2 years old. This bench, It's very young.
Okay, it's a very young
A
bench.
neophyte bench.
Okay, that's it. Can you say that?
You can indeed.
I know you did. Can you spell it though?
No.
Okay, we'll find out later on whether you can spell it after this piece of music that you might be allergic to. Goodness, that was what is known in the business as Britney Spears, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have a little look because that was performed live in the studio by sock puppets by the infamous Gaz Johnson. He was there with his sock puppets. It's very, very impressive, in fact, to be honest. I mean, how he can operate 3 at the same time, I've no idea. Now, higher than high, lower than low, which is quite a good David Bowie album. I mean, the cliche of saying that was someone just fainted because we were saying how great David Bowie is. No one's done that this year, have they? I mean, I'm a big, huge fan of David Bowie, but no one's going to believe that now because everybody said, "Did you like David Bowie, Sara Mason? Leave the microphone alone, dear." Honestly, you're happy where it is.
I absolutely loved David Bowie.
Really, name an album by him.
Oh, shut up!
That you don't know.
Don't embarrass me on air.
Have you met him? I assume
I never met him.
Have you met any big rock pop stars and things? Not necessarily things.
Massive Attack.
Oh, no, they're good. They're really good. Or Massive.
Well, I'm not going to tell you what happened.
Oh, blimey! Was it massive? Were you attacked? No.
No comment.
Goodness.
No comment.
That's quite libelous. The vagueness of that is
It's
very
involved.
dodgy. Just say it was nice.
It was.
Went to Nando's. You had a lovely time.
We did not
No.
go to Nando's. There's
Okay, don't drag them into it.
Something about a Kensington hotel room. I can't remember.
Very nearly.
I can't
Sara Mason
remember.
nearly walked out of the studio. I'm not talking about it. So, is there anybody famous you know that you can talk about? Is it all?
Burt Lancaster.
No. Goodness.
I could talk about Burt Lancaster
Your
as
show.
I do in my show.
It's time for shameless plug.
Which
we weren't expecting
only
it.
has
Hello there.
One more performance.
One more performance in the old
June. 5th, no.
Where's that then?
June 5th
Yeah.
at the Caroline of Brunswick in Brighton. That's 39 Ditchling Road.
Quite specific.
Yes,
Postcode. Where's the old postcode then? You don't know. You're making it up.
Why are you so mean?
No, I'm not. Shameless plug is me. You know, I'm a completely different person. Can you not tell with this
Stop
amazing
making
accent?
me giggle.
It's a comedy show. People might not have noticed.
I know, but
Yes.
the interviewees aren't supposed to giggle shamelessly. We're
No.
just plugging shamelessly.
Yes, shameless plug.
10:15 p.m.
When? What
on
day?
Sunday, the
Now?
5th of June.
Oh, right.
Silly boy.
Sorry.
Come and see the show. It was chock-a-block on Tuesday, and the Brighton audience very much appreciated my mad sense of humour and
As do
all
we
the
here.
anecdotes
That's brilliant.
about, Hollywood people I have known.
Right. And
And there were quite a few.
Have you met anybody from Doctor? I do my normal voice now. Have you ever met anybody sci-fi like Doctor Who or anything like that?
Oh, well,
yes.
I mean, Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia,
Wow.
does that count?
Because
we were at
I
school
think-
together. Does
Ooh.
that count? I mean, perhaps it doesn't, but
Gaz
she is
over
quite
there is
well
having a
known.
Gaz. He's just amazing.
I'm just impressed impressed.
You're
yes.
impressed. Well,
Well-
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
I do talk about her in my show, but she was Debbie Reynolds. She is Debbie Reynolds'
Is that
daughter.
you can
Debbie
say that now?
Reynolds, the
It's true.
film star.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true. And Debbie Reynolds, the film star, was scout mistress of the Girl Guides. Can you imagine?
I'm trying
having
not to.
A
It's a
Hollywood
hot day.
film star.
Goodness
as
me.
Scout
How
mistress.
exciting.
That
Well-
is the kind of background
Yeah.
that we had in Hollywood.
It did. It's
It
almost-
is surreal.
It is almost as surreal as and exciting as my tenuous link into episode 5 of Doctor WHeasel and the Power of the Croutons. And we have the writer, performer, and producer, and whatever else he gives to himself titles in the. Can you give us a clue about what's going to happen in this episode? Because
Well,
you've not.
it's the episode that wraps up this 5-part story. Very exciting.
Wow, did anybody die in it?
I think possibly somebody doesn't make it out of this episode alive.
Let's find out whether it's the audience. Okay. Wow, that was definitely what it was. Gaz, we should have done like live commentary, but it doesn't really work on
No, we're
audio,
doing
would
in the
it?
studio though, so
Yeah, that would be a bit difficult to sort of trying to listen to what you're doing and then you'd be talking all over it. So, can you give me any hinters or pointers or spoils of what is going to happen in next week's episode? Have you written anything of it?
I've already written and recorded it, and it's almost ready to go for next week.
And I'm not in that one.
No, you're not in that one.
Well, I don't think I'll be listening then.
No, I'm afraid I recast the part I'd written for you.
Oh well, I'm gonna sit and be sorrowful with this piece of music. It doesn't cheer me up at all. It's a random jingle. Bring me something to make me feel good about my life. I mean, a man who plays puppets doesn't want to play with me. Oh, this is terrible. Yes, a Smiths cover. That'll make me feel better. I say it's all got slightly modern round here. When I say modern, it sounds like something from the past. That's the whole thing. Is it this whole thing of like, you can tell this is a track from the now because it sounds like something from the 90s. And that was a little bit of a homaging of the old James the Brown. I don't know what he's calling that. James, Mr. Brown. We had a sketch about him a few weeks ago, but what we don't have now is any reason to live. I feel very depressed. Wait a minute. Oh, that's quite tense and relaxing. That was quite a moment of the Saturdays, but that was wrong because it should be playing the Sundays. You remember the Sundays, that particular indie band of the little movement there from yourself? Who
Yeah,
nodded?
sorry, I'm
who
very
are
old.
you that nodded?
Paula.
Hello, Paula.
Hello.
Do you remember the Sundays?
Yeah, I do.
They're rather
Old
good. I
person
can't remember any songs by them, but I had them on cassette. Showing my age now. But you guys are here, and you are doing your crazy comedy stuff. And can you say your name all in? Not individual names, but you are
All together, we are
Yeah.
Three
Three
Scoops
Scoops
Comedy.
Comedy.
good because I keep seeing 3 colours ice cream in my head. But
That's
where did
fine.
your name come about?
We were
The
sitting.
police are here to you can hear them there.
Take us away if we give the wrong
Yes.
answer.
We were just sitting around.
Yeah.
I can't-
We just did.
Yeah,
It wasn't
you come up
very
with it.
exciting. There was no.
You weren't eating ice cream and going, "This is
No,
good."
we weren't. There was.
You could have
it
been called
just
Bag of
happened.
Twiglets or something.
We
No,
were
it's-
sat in the at South Bank Centre, weren't we?
Yeah.
Racking our brains, and
then you
then
thought-
I think it was
think it was
actually
you, yeah.
Faye.
It was
the
you,
brains behind
Faye.
the outfit. You can't. She's not quite near the
It's
microphone.
Faye Barber.
There you go. Faye Barber is not.
I'm the brains of this outfit.
Okay, so it's good. So are you basically? It's time for yet again. Hello, it's time for shameless plug again because we haven't been advertising your stuff. I mean, Sara Mason. Are you trying to sell anything, Sara Mason? Anything at the moment?
Just Burt Lancaster and I.
Oh yes, we've done that. We've done that. We've done you.
Okay.
That's fun.
Wait.
Yeah, we've done
Why
you, but
don't
we
I?
haven't had a comedy crackers. She's doing her thing. We've only got a few minutes left, so can we
Okay.
just get
Yes, can
the
we-
ladies to? I know.
We do.
Someone,
we do lots
Gaz,
and
put her
lots
down.
and lots of things together, and we do them separately as well.
Yes,
Like
a visual
going to
image
the
we don't
toilet.
need to see. Hello there. Right.
And I, as well as have my comedy hat, have my serious drama hat.
Oh, yes.
And run an all-female theatre company called Get Over It Productions, and we're doing Vagina Monologues this week down at the Bedford on
paused
Tuesday.
there. I wasn't sure whether we could
I
say
did
that word.
I did say
monologues.
sorry.
You said
yeah,
monologues.
monologues.
We can
A
say
special
monologues.
lady front.
You can say we say it's a
Garden
medical term.
monologues.
I got in trouble for saying not hernia. I got in trouble for saying what was it? The thing with the enema. Oh God, I've said it now.
yeah.
I couldn't say that,
Anyway,
and I've said it now.
Tuesday at the Bedford, 7:45.
All safe words. Yeah.
And
Shameless plug time.
And Thursday down at the OSO in Barnes.
Right. Anything
at
else?
7:30.
Now, you guys
Yes.
doing like the Wandsworth Fringe or something like
Well,
that?
only I am, but not as comedy.
Well, we're Faye and I are finalising the script for our sketch show Breaking Dawn, which is a Mickey take of breakfast telly,
which we've already platformed.
We did that last year at the
Camden Fringe,
and it went down a storm.
Cool.
So
sold out.
We did. We sold out. It was brilliant. So we're putting that together and then sending it to a production company and then to have it costed so we can crowdfund. Yes, we're crowdfunding.
I don't know what that means. Does that mean just get a load of people who follow you around?
Getting money from lots of people.
So give money.
Give money to
everybody.
us.
If you see you guys just standing on a street corner, just give them money. Obviously, there's a misunderstanding. Don't. No, it's a Sunday, Mrs.
Oh yes, sorry.
And be humorous. You can be funny naked if you like, but I've got to say, because we're running out of time now. Any one more thing to plug?
One more thing to plug.
Yes.
I run a night called the King's Court of Comedy. It's the second Wednesday of every month at Blessings Bar in Spitalfields. Starts at 8 o'clock. It's a mixture of stand-up, sketches, bit of improv sometimes, some musical comedy. We had to change the date from last Wednesday because I was injured and limping. So it's this Wednesday the 18th.
This Wednesday. No other Wednesday, this Wednesday, and then further Wednesdays in the future.
Second Wednesday of the month going forward.
Right.
It'll be brilliant. Come on down.
Okay, that's it. Shameless plug is over, and so is the show.
Thank you for having us,
That's
Elliot.
all I was saying. Thank you very much for coming along. That was... I keep forgetting the name. Tell me what their name is.
3 Scoops Comedy.
3 Scoops Comedy. That was them. We've all had 3 Scoops Comedy. We've had Sara Mason and the amazing voice behind Doctor WHeasel himself. He has been here. So all of you, thank you so much for coming along. Next week we'll have more of the same, possibly less. Who knows? But thank you so much for tuning in, because it's one of these shows where you never know what's going to happen, particularly if Sara Mason is in the studio. And I'm not sure she might be here next week. But what is going to be here next week is myself. I think Lulu Miller might be back, Mark Keegan, Chris Duche, and possibly Sara Mason. But are you popping by? You are popping by. We can tell like we're professional. We know what we're doing. But thanks again for 3 Scoops Comedy for popping by. Thank you. See you. My coach has turned into a pumpkin, and see you guys all next week.